I forgot to call you on your birthday. You swear you're the last thing on my mind, yeah. There is nothing I can do to fix it. All you ever asked me for.
What's up, JJ fam? Welcome back to another video.
Welcome back.
Today we're going to be talking about our
Road to monetization. It has been a great 30 days. We started when?
We started September 1st.
And we are now October 1st. Yesterday was only the 30th day. Obviously, 30 days. Anyways, we kind of want to give you guys the statistics of our whole process and what we've been doing. How many social media platforms we are currently managing while we are in full-time grad school, full-time job. Yeah. Anything else you want to go off before we start
And kind of just going over our growth process so far in the first 30 days we've been doing social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Our total number of social media platforms currently are 3. We're doing Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yes.
And YouTube includes our YouTube vlogs and then our YouTube shorts.
Yes. So technically 4, if you want to count YouTube shorts as managing, because it is different. I'm going to go into Instagram first. All of our accounts, we started off at 0. 0 followers, 0 fresh. So with Instagram, for the first 30 days, For Instagram, for the first 30 days, we grew 41 followers. We've posted 65 videos, and our top viewed video would be 1,709 viewers. And our second runner-up would be 1,428 views. And we post on Instagram about 2 to 3 times a day. I'm gonna have you take over what we do for TikTok.
So for TikTok, we have grown up to 304 followers.
Amazing.
We have 71 videos. Our most watched or viral video, you could say, has over 5,000 views. And our second most viral video has over 4,600 views. And same time frame with TikTok, we've been posting 2 to 3 times a day.
So for YouTube, we started off from 0, and we are now currently at 64 subscribers. And we have 14 vlogs, and our highest watched is 97 views, and our second runner-up would be 36 views. We post on YouTube 2 to 3 times a week. I'm gonna go off for YouTube Shorts.
So for YouTube Shorts, we have 53 videos uploaded. Following wise, it's the same as regular YouTube, so we still have 64 subscribers.
Yeah.
Our most viral video has over 17,000 views, and our second most viral video has over 10,000 views.
Right.
And we post
2 to 3 times a day
for YouTube Shorts. We just started this new series probably a week ago, yeah, because we posted our first video last week Saturday, where we're doing Saturday night talks, separate kind of from our vlogging. We're gonna be posting those every week, once a week on Saturdays. Going from YouTube uploading 3 times a week, it'll be 4 times a week now.
Right. Which is very exciting, because looking at how other people do their content, some people, they post every day. They do daily vlogs, and they will either post even maybe once every other day. However, we work full time and we're in school full time, and just the editing process alone, it takes so long. Yeah. I know you guys are if you're looking at this and you're wanting to start YouTube, just if you want to stay in compliance, you have to watch what music you put on. You have to, and even if it says you search up a good YouTube account that says that they don't have their videos are not copyrighted, the songs that you extract, sometimes there's still copyright. So you go through all of that editing, and then you go to export from whatever you're editing it from. The exporting alone can take up to an hour.
Yeah, sometimes. And also depending on the type of storage that you have. If you don't have a lot of storage, then exporting may take some time, because you're exporting that video onto your cloud, onto your device, so that then you can upload it onto YouTube.
And then you uploading on YouTube takes about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
So if you keep getting flagged, granted, there's some that when you upload it, it says that it may not Like it's considered flagged, but then it may not mess with your monetization. But why post something if later down the line that video might go viral and then you don't get paid from it? You know, you
Yeah.
might as well go and do it the correct way instead of trying to say, oh well, you know, let's just see.
Sometimes what happens is that we post a video on YouTube, and let's say it's mostly just the song selection that you can get copyrighted for.
Yeah.
And when you upload the video, like, you'll get flagged for it, and most times, like, it'll just say that the song is not available in like certain countries or certain regions and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And so that's why it flags it for copyright. It does say it may end up hurting your monetization, you know, in the long run. So for us, honestly, we don't want to take that chance. We go back, we have to take down the video, change our song, re-upload the video. Well, export it first, re-upload the video. That takes more time again. That's what we're doing, because eventually, like, when we've grown and we have, you know, millions and millions of views and subscribers and followers, we want to be able to get monetized for those older videos. Because
Exactly.
I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'm going back to like the beginning of time on some of these YouTubers
to see like where they started from, like to where they came from. Because sometimes when you go onto all these YouTubers, like you kind of lose the realistic aspect of it, because you're like, that's not where my life is right now. So you're looking at them and you're wanting to live through them, but if you're starting out YouTube, you're like, I'm not starting from there, you know.
Right.
And you kind of want to see like how they started, so that to see if that's the projected life that you could possibly have. Like, what were their quality of videos? How many times did they post? Like, things like that is what a new YouTuber, especially like us, is what we're looking for. Also, a key tip when you're vlogging, like if you're vlogging out in the stores, like say for instance, Target, for example. When I used to work at Target back in the day, there was no music. Now there's music in Target, right? Which is amazing. But when you're vlogging in there, you have to be careful, because your camera picks up the music that's playing in the background.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a whole vlog in Target, you're gonna be so upset when you post it and it's flagged, and that music, you can't get monetized from it, and you're like, oh my god, I did all of that great content, I did all that speaking, and I can't even upload it or get paid from it. So you really just need to watch out of your background noise or whatever's happening in the background.
Yeah. And one thing that we've also learned too is that, you know, everything is considered content.
Everything.
And it's a little difficult at first to really manage, because you're not used to grabbing a camera or being behind a camera and literally recording everything in your life, and then going back into editing, and then, you know, cutting all these clips. So sometimes it's very frustrating, and that's why they say consistency is key.
Yeah.
Because it's very frustrating, especially in the beginning of, you know, oh man, like we have to record this, oh man, we have to record this, like, and even brainstorming like what kinds of videos you're gonna post or what kind
It gets
of content.
frustrating.
Honestly, like that's what we've been trying to learn as well. And going back to like us viewing those YouTubers and like their first videos, it's sometimes hard, because even some of their first videos that we think are their first videos, like they sound like they've already been doing social media for a while too.
As if they came from another platform and just started
Right.
there.
So it's a little difficult to kind of really see too, like how to really manage the whole social media aspect. Is kind of something we're learning day by day, and we're taking bits and pieces of other creators, other social media influencers, and kind of making it our own. But I think what we're doing right now is just trying to stay consistent. And
Yeah. And one thing that I need to add that just came to my head, we mentioned, we watched a lot of these YouTubers, and we kind of like, I feel like everybody kind of analyzes other people's life. You kind of assume they're like, oh, if they make a lot of money or whatever. If you're coming into YouTube fresh, you don't try to compare yourself to what they have. We've noticed that a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these people that we watch, before, it looks like even before YouTube, their family was wealthy, or they came from some type of stable background, or they've come from a little bit of money. And I'm not saying they have to be rich, but they're starting off with the bells and whistles. You know, don't be afraid to start off with your regular camera. And then like, you know, like these new iPhones now have great quality.
Yeah.
Like if you go back to our first video, we were starting with our phone, but before we started YouTube, we kind of had it in our idea to save And then we bought this Osmo. So we was like, okay, if we start YouTube, because of all the videos that we've seen already, most of them started off with really good cameras, had like GoPros or like this Osmo Pocket 3 or whatever. And we thought to ourselves like, okay, if we're gonna take this serious, like let's make a really good investment so that we can keep going, because no one's gonna spend $800 on something to let it sit. You know what I mean? Especially like us, like not saying that we don't have it, we have good jobs, but we don't have just $800 to just be dashing away on something to not be using. So if you're gonna start YouTube, you can start with your phone that has great quality, or you can kind of save up a little bit and then start with a good camera. Just don't get discouraged to start. You know, start with what you have. With that being said, we're gonna get into like our goals and kind of things that we want to do for the next 31 days now that we are October 1st. Do you want to say the first one?
So like I mentioned earlier, we're starting that new series of our Saturday night talks.
Yeah.
Where we'll be posting every Saturday night.
What is like our Saturday night talks about, kind of?
So our Saturday night talks, we are selecting different topics. We're kind of just hanging out, chill vibes, discussing those topics. We already kind of have what we want to talk about every week kind of planned out already.
So we can kind of be on a schedule, and it's not a total free for all.
Right. And you know, things may change as we keep, you know, going with the flow and brainstorming new ideas.
Of course.
But we kind of have something already set in stone.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what one of the goals we're starting. You know, I mean, we started it in September, but
yeah, I mean,
for sure October and the rest of the year.
We've only posted one Saturday night vibes video, like chill night, which was like last week. So technically, we can count it, but not really count it. It's more of an October thing.
Yeah.
Because that's when it will be like a consistent full month of seeing a fourth video on the timeline. Getting into the next one, we want to keep being consistent, because obviously we know that being consistent is more views and your products are, whatever you're doing is getting pushed out. Someone seeing it is great. We want to follow more trends on TikTok. So what I've noticed is we didn't really want to do TikTok as in like doing trends and all that stuff. We kind of just wanted to stick to YouTube and then do shorts on Instagram and TikTok. But now that we've kind of grown and evolved, we kind of have more ideas of wanting to like get more brand like try to start getting into the brand deals area. Like how do we have to structure our videos for Instagram, and how we have to structure our videos for TikTok. So I've noticed that when I post the shorts and then we do like a trend, it brings more people to our page, and then it also brings people to our other YouTube clips that we've done, which I feel like can help you. If you're just solely posting your clips, there's a lot of people that are posting clips and they're gonna think that maybe you're a fake account.
Yeah.
You know, so you kind of want to add some realistic, like, oh, these people are actually real. They actually come on and do stuff. It's not just a clip from a YouTube account. Like I said, we want to post more advertising videos to maybe get started with brand deals, which means like I bought this course. I'm not gonna say who I bought it from, but I got this course that gives us a layout of like different emails and different brands and things like that. And I want to test that out to see if we can start posting a little bit of advertisement things and sending emails out and even commenting under these brands, just to kind of get them to look at us, or even if they comment back and say, oh, hey, that's awesome, or this and that, you know. And then the next one,
just kind of getting out there.
Yeah.
You know, pushing ourselves out there to, you know, start getting into that monetization world, even with just the followers that we have now.
Yeah, because you're gonna grow. You're gonna grow every time that you do something. You're gonna think of, what can I do the best and what can I do the next. But I want to hand it off to the big editor. He does almost all of the editing when it comes to our YouTube videos. So I want him to really elaborate on what goes on with editing. So you take it away.
That's one of our main goals as well, is to get better at editing. It's very time consuming and it is a lot of work. It is very fun because that's where you kind of go on a different creative side, and that's where you kind of get to express it a little bit more. But I'm kind of watching a lot of different vlogs, YouTube videos, different TikToks, reels, everything, to kind of see like now you kind of got to analyze those videos. Like now you don't just watch them.
No.
Now you kind of have to analyze them and look at like their different edits. Do they have a background music?
Yes.
What are their transitions?
You're
looking
noticing
like?
that when they do that, you're listening, you're like, oh, do they have music? Oh,
Yeah.
they have music.
So, you kind of change your ears and, your sight of these videos that you're watching now so that you can grab ideas so that you can implement them in your own videos.
Exactly.
So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's helped a lot. But obviously, there's still a lot more to grow and a lot more to learn.
Of course.
There's so many types of editing stuff that you can do out there.
Even thumbnails.
Yeah, thumbnails is a big one. Hooking the audience is a big
Yes.
thing, and it all comes from captioning, your thumbnails, your description, those first 3 seconds of your video. Like, all of that is what we've learned is what's supposed to grab the audience. So
Exactly.
we're kind of learning and working on that as we speak. I think right now we're just trying to build like a platform
Yeah.
where we have lots of videos out and we're kind of pushing ourselves out there,
Yeah.
so that we can start getting the views and the followers, so that we're able to then, and we're learning as we go.
And we want to be really realistic with you guys, because a lot of, there's some people that when they post their videos, they're like, or you go on some of these YouTube videos that I've watched and they're like, oh, you got monetized in a month. Like, some people are like one hit wonders. You know what I'm saying? Like, they post something and it goes viral like the second day they post. That is not realistic for everybody. It sure isn't realistic for us. And for the people that are like us, not the one hit wonders, you really want to know, like, well, how do you grow at a steady pace? So like I said, we're in school full time, we're working full time. And when you get home, you just need to find that drive. Like, you also, because you're not getting paid yet, we're going to say yet, because you will eventually get paid. You have to love what you're doing. You have to enjoy and laugh at yourself. You have to be your first view. You know what I mean? So you can't be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not getting paid from this right now. Like, I don't have the drive. No, you need to have the drive, and you need to post those videos, because soon you will get better. You'll get, you'll get the views. You'll get everything that comes along with it. Yeah. That's a mouthful, but these first 30 days, they were great.
And it's crazy how fast it's gone.
Honestly, 30 days and 64 followers on YouTube, that's double. That's like 2 people a day, if you look at it like that.
Yeah.
That, that's at least one person, you know what I'm saying? Just 30 days, 60, that's done 2, whatever. Do the math. So we're very grateful for it. And we cannot wait until what this next 31 days is going to consist of.
Yeah.
We're just only going to go harder and try to get better with our videos. Like, there's sometimes where, like I said, you get discouraged. So you may come on the camera, you may not feel up to talking, and you may get off of the camera, like I have done a couple of times, and I'm like, I don't know if that went really well. Like, but if you can try to at least, if you watch it back and you're like, oh, well, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe you can spice it up or whatever. Just try to remember, you can always pause. You can always pause, redo it, and then start on with your video. Like, don't just say, oh, dang, like, I messed up. That's what editing is for.
Right.
And he's a master at that. So you can get a master at it. And we've never edited before. Start over, take a breath, cut it out, and just keep on going, Last thing, like he mentioned, everything is content. And when I mean everything is content, literally everything is content. Like, there's so many things that we've done where we're like, dang, we should have recorded. So don't be afraid to take out your camera and just record you inside the house, record you cooking, record you like washing or going outside doing jumping jacks, like literally anything. So with that, the first 30 days was great. We're still on our road to monetization. We're hoping that we have better and more exciting news next month. And yeah.
We're just grateful for all our viewers so far and all the people who are following us and subscribe to us this far. Like I said, we're just, we have the drive. We're just gonna go harder, make our videos better, our editing better, and just, continue learning this journey alongside you guys as well, because you guys at the end of the day will tell us what you guys want to watch as well.
Exactly. What you guys want to watch, please don't be afraid to leave comments. I know people aren't usually afraid to leave comments, but don't be afraid to leave comments. So with that, we're going to end it right there. Thank you guys so much.